palpable, and you can understand why. Two high-level sides about to face each other, and it's anyone's guess how this is going to end up. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. They are the two foremost teams in Spanish football, Real Madrid and Barcelona, and they're getting ready to face each other here at the Bernabeu. My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. Stuart, can't wait for this one.
No, nor can I, Derek. They don't come any bigger than this, do they? The two giants of Spanish football. The atmosphere is incredible inside this stadium. Let's hope we see a top-class game as well.
Will he play it in? Oh, good vision. And they could do damage. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Dani Olmo. Here's Rafinha. What can he do with it now? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Could be threatening. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Mbappe. Never really close to the goal, and it will be a goal kick. De Jong. Dani Olmo with it. Alex Balde. And the ball in behind the defenders. Oh, really close with that effort. Chouameni. Rodrigo. And Barcelona have possession again. That is how to keep it out of the net. It's not going to go down as the prettiest passing sequence we've ever seen. Deciding to go inside. Great defending here. Rodrigo. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. The save was a good one. Shaping to shoot. And fine goalkeeping. Now sending it in. Well, the danger is still there. Mbappe. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Lewandowski. What can they do from here? Oh, great attacking play. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
Possession lost, intercepted. Danny Olmo. Chance here. Couldn't quite hang on. Oh, moving it nicely. Opportunity here. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. High pressing and good high pressing. Well, he had the chance. He went for power. He might be regretting that now.
Well, he got his angles all wrong there. That's a poor miss.
Vinicius Junior. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. Chouameni and Bellingham. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. De Jong. Vinicius Junior. So there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Aimed towards Mbappe. And striking the post. But it wasn't going to stand in any case with the flag raised. Trying to get right into his face. Rafinha. Oh, no stopping him. Opportunity it is. And he's missed it. Good heavens.
Well, that's a big miss. That should have been the equaliser.
Regained possession. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. Bellingham. Failure to keep the ball on the part of Real. Can he find the right pass? Mbappe in the centre. Simple save, really. Valverde. Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. And the Real corner. Hungry for more. Didn't quite go to plan. And he's won the ball. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Promising sequence. Pulls it back. The keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Rodrigo. Barca regaining possession. Real using using width to good effect. Options in the centre. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Lewandowski. Opportunity to level it. And it nestles in the back of the net. Barca are level.
Well, here it is again, and I don't expect keepers to save everything at their near post, but I think he should probably do better. He'll be a little bit disappointed with that.
Lucas Vazquez. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Rodrigo. Spot on with that tackle. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Vinicius Junior. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here it is again, and just look how he creates this chance. That's so inventive, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike. Well, you can understand Ancelotti's delight. That's a big moment in this match.
And Barca get the ball moving once more. How will they react? Frankie de Jong. So on the cusp of the half-time interval, and Real Madrid with a narrow lead. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen from them in this half?
Well, it
Couldn't quite hang on. Well, no way through in the end. Plenty of support here. And he was in the right place to intercept. And that'll be a Barcelona ball. De Jong. Dani Olmo with it. Lewandowski. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Well, maybe room here for the counter-attack. And drawing it back. And the goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, the replay shows us what a good final pass this is from Vinicius Junior. He just keeps his composure, and what a finish from Mbappe. He gives the keeper absolutely no chance. It's such a powerful strike.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Dani Olmo. Moving the ball effectively. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here. And then the strike from Lewandowski is absolutely devastating. The keeper just couldn't react to the power of the shot. What a goal that is.
Well, the action continues, and you sense the momentum may well be with Barca here. Promising looking ball. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Good piece of closing down. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Lewandowski. A struggle for Real Madrid to hang on to the ball. Jude Bellingham. Mendy has it. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And the first hold is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Well, there aren't many better finishers in world football than Robert Lewandowski, and strong evidence of that here, Stuart.
Yeah, he's done okay in that first half. He's had a lot of the ball, he's used it well, and he's been energetic. But unfortunately, that can't be said about the rest of the team, who need to improve if they're going to...
Second half underway, with Real looking to build upon a positive first half showing. Chouameni. And Bellingham. That's a nice looking ball. Well, still an issue here. Lacking a distinct sense of rhythm at the moment. And they know they need to stop him. Will he play it in? Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Rodrigo. The ball with Lucas Vazquez. Rodrigo. But the danger averted. Massive credit there. Excellent defending. Now, options are plenty. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Lewandowski. Dani Olmo with it. Real chance. And a fine stop. And there to intercept. Advantage Barcelona. Can he find the right pass? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Oh, great attacking play. Lewandowski. Oh, to level the match. Determined defending. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Well, you can almost feel the goalkeeper's relief.
Well, how close was that? The keeper can't believe he's clutching the ball here.
Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Real Madrid have given us away. Incisive pass from Mbappe. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Can someone get on the end of this? And a bit short with the clearance. Well, it still could be dangerous. And an astute piece of defending. Dani Olmo. Lewandowski. Here's Rafinha. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. hat-trick. Rodrigo. Barca recovering possession well. Dani Olmo. Well, trailing, but this looks promising. Rafinha. An alert piece of defending.
Well, Barcelona have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes, and up to a point they've looked threatening, but they need to be more clinical if they are to get this equaliser.
Barcelona free kick, it'll be here. Oh, good looking run. And possibilities inside the box. Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in. Pedri. Lewandowski. Keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick.
Well, Barcelona are certainly knocking at the door here, trying to get the equaliser, but they've been denied by a wonderful piece of goalkeeping. What a great save that was.
Well, unlucky perhaps to be denied, but they've now got to think about defending. Can he finish? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. And in, at the second time of asking, just what was required.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Dani Olmo. Into the final 20 minutes. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Lewandowski. Not out of the woods yet. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
Could pull one back here. Still could be dangerous. Brilliantly blocked. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid, using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Can he find the right pass? It has to be a goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, the setup play is superb. Just look at his skill here. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Lewandowski. Less than convincing defending. Well, in the grand scheme of things, pretty straightforward for the keeper. Can he take the chance? And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Lucas Vazquez failed to hold it. Rafinha. And Lewandowski waiting. Under pressure, can he do it? In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
Well, as you can see, it's an error from the goalkeeper. You just can't split it into a dangerous area like that.
Mendy. Teammates available. Vinicius. Well, a bit wasteful from the merengues. And nicely over the top. Given the circumstances, Barcelona have got to go for it. Time is against them here. And it's played into the centre. Well, no problems defensively. The conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Have to pay attention defensively. Pulls it back. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, that is a super save.
Well, he had to finish that, but credit to the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant stop.
Who can they pick out? Well, no end product. And crossed in the direction of the back post. A decisive clearance it was. Wasteful from Real Madrid. Rodrigo. On to Valverde. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game!
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Gavi. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Rodrigo. Might be a chance to break. Rodrigo. Is it going to be? Well, the keeper had to intervene. Under a bit of pressure there. Minutes of added time here. It's got to be! Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Ronald Araujo. Well, wasteful from Barcelona. Chance to run at them. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. No fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
What a performance by Vinicius Junior. Not that it's any great surprise that we're uttering those words.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.